Hey, what's up? It's me, Anon from Anon Gaming. I'm probably gonna need to record some of this on my computer, because class here is about to start soon. But while I'm the only one here, I want to start talking about this. So, quite a few months ago. So you guys remember when I got fired from Wingers and I released the video like 2 weeks after it happened in case my boss's boss would let me talk to him. Yeah, basically, after that, I started working with my dad, and but before that, I was. This is more of a health video, real quick. So I was eating 3 meals a day with snacks in between. That's fine. That's good. It's all right. I mean, I wasn't eating healthy food, but then starting to work at my dad's, from working a night job, like a 4-hour night job, to working all day and then working at my mom's fitness studio at night, not actually doing any of the fitness, but working at my mom's fitness studio at night. I would be really freaking hungry. So like whenever my dad and stuff went to go get food for lunch, I would also get food for lunch. So I was eating like 4 whole meals a day plus snacking. And that was just not healthy. So I finally decided to start my own personal diet, because I'm not a fan of like other people's diets or like being told what I can and can't eat. So I basically went on a diet where I was just eating less. I would have half of what I would normally have for breakfast, half of what I normally have for lunch, half what I normally regular size dinner, and then half of the meal or takeout that we would have at work. So instead of getting a large fry with a Reuben from Arby's and a large Coke, I would get a smaller medium fry and then no drink, or a small Coke, or even like a fruity drink. So I was doing that for a little bit, and I decided to start exercising in the morning. So I was doing that, or I was going to do that when we got back from Mexico. I was going to start exercising when we got back. Well, then we got back, so I started exercising and still doing the eating less thing. But my mom has always been concerned about my health, and this last weekend was kind of her final straw for my health, really. We had noticed that I had started developing early on symptoms for diabetes. And so now I went from eating less to now eating almost nothing. So my mom is a health physician, or not physician, but she's not like, I don't know if she's licensed, but she's a health fanatic, if you will. And so now I'm on supplements, or so I started doing a trial diet of hers for like a few days, where it was just like a vegetable smoothie for breakfast, and for lunch, and then like for dinner we would have grilled chicken and vegetables, sort of a deal. In fact, I have a smoothie right here. I made this one this morning and it tastes terrible. Anyway, most of the time they taste good, but that one tastes terrible, and I've been regretting eating. That was my breakfast, and then I didn't have lunch because I refused to drink that thing. It tastes so gross, but I don't want to waste it. Anyway, long story short. So yeah, now I'm actually taking the proper supplements, and I'm doing all of the things that I need to be doing to hopefully lose weight. Ever since we got back from Mexico, I've been exercising Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, before I shower, and then eating breakfast, which is basically making a smoothie, and then streaming for you guys. So yeah, that's kind of how I've been doing it, and it's only been like, I started taking, today was my first day taking supplements, but the diet actually started Monday, so today's Thursday. I still have a ton of cravings. I'm hungry all the time, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, especially because we really start seeing the early on symptoms of diabetes. So basically what that whole long 5-minute story was about was for me to tell you, hey, it's never too late for you to start taking care of yourself. And especially if you're young like me, start taking care of yourself now, so that way you don't have to do long-term problems or deal with long-term things later. But if you are going through those long-term things, like you do have like diagnosed diabetes and like all the stuff that can be reversed, just try your best. I know dieting sounds scary, but hey, if a fat kid on the internet can do it, I think you can too. But yeah, I just felt like I should make this video real quick while I'm at work. Yeah. So if you need any help with any of that, comment like with dieting or like tips, comment on this video, and I assume I'll see it because I try to check my comments regularly. Sometimes I forget, but I'll try to see it, and I'll talk to my mom and see if she can get into contact with you and just help you out. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I mean, it sucks at first. I assume I'll get used to it and then it won't suck so bad. But yeah, anyway, I don't know what this video is, and I don't even know if I'll release it. I was just thinking about it because I've always been a little bit overweight. I blame Del Monte's microwave chimichangas because when I was little, that is literally all I would eat. And my parents, in order to get me to eat other food like pizza, lasagna, spaghetti, like in order to get me to eat those, they would have to tell me that pizza was like a reverse Italian burrito, or like the spaghetti was just sliced up burritos, like, or chimichangas, you know? Like, that's how much I love those things. And I would have those for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's why I am the way I am now. I'm fat and needing change. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And also, ever since the YouTube channel Unis Honest died, I made myself a promise to lose weight. I also made some other promises, but those don't go with the video. So I made a promise to lose weight, and get healthier, and so that's what I'm trying to do. It just took me a few months to actually do it because I was just scared. And my first leap, really, I didn't go straight into the deep end with supplements and everything already, like automatically. Do what I did. Start with your own thing where you're just cutting down on what you're eating. You can still eat what you like to eat. Just start cutting down and work out like a half an hour, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like you don't need to work out for an hour or 2 hours. Just 30 minutes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's a good start. In fact, that's what I'm still doing. And then just like cut down what you're eating by like half. You'd be surprised. It actually, the only difference was I didn't feel completely full. Like I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm full. Like, oh, I'm like so full I'm a little bit sick. I felt like it was just like, oh yeah, I don't need to eat anymore. But then if you are still hungry, you just have a glass of water, like a big glass of water, and that helps. Anyway, so yeah, so just start by cutting your food in half, maybe exercising 2 or 3 days a week for like a half hour. Then as you get going, you'll start to be like, all right, now I can maybe look at doing a diet. Or I didn't want to do keto because I loved carbs too much. And now that I'm on this diet, I can't have carbs. So really, there's really no point for me to not do keto in the first place. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, not all diets work for everyone. So kind of start off small, like dip your toe into the pool, make sure it's not too cold, and then like cut back little bits and little bits, take more steps and more steps, and yeah. Anyway, I'll probably do another update video. Probably won't be at my work recording on my phone. But yeah. So yeah, little steps. Start by like cutting your meals in half and not eating like crazy amounts of food. And then move on to be like, all right, I'm gonna start eating like less pizza and all that stuff, and start eating a little bit more veggies. Or maybe you hate the taste of vegetables. Make a smoothie, bro. Literally, one of my smoothies that I had the other day. I mean, this one's disgusting, but one of the smoothies, one of the smoothies that I had the other day was ice, protein powder, water, spinach, carrots, and peanut butter. That tasted phenomenal. And if you really want, you can throw in like an apple and some one of my favorites is doing a bunch of strawberries, a bunch of grapes, ice, protein powder, water, mixing that all together. That tastes really good. I don't know what went wrong with this one. I thought it would taste good. I don't know. I'll have to experiment around with it. But anyway, all I'm trying to say, baby steps. And yeah, if a fat kid on the internet can do it, you can do it too. Anyway, so I'm Anok from Anok Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one, I guess. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. Go check out the merch, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye! You know, because sometimes I miss the pause button.